Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now I'm back again in Planet Crafter. As you can see, we're about to enter the lake stage in the original version. Now, obviously there is a stage that I'm actually waiting for that's breathable atmosphere. One of the catches in this game is they actually show something which a lot of people don't know. Breathable atmosphere is actually a result of three things being put together, and it's not these three. Heat and pressure aren't really what make atmosphere breathable. Pressure is a constraint. That's because of our lungs, and we have a certain pressure limit in which our lungs will expand through. So this plays some part in breathable atmosphere. What plays a part in breathable atmosphere is inert gas. So adding oxygen to an environment can be extraordinarily harmful. For example, 1 part per trillion could actually cause that atmosphere to ignite. It's that ridiculously easy, and you can imagine that if a surface area of the planet is 100 trillion meters, that adding one atmosphere will be in cubic millimeters. So 100 trillion cubic millimeters. If you added 1 trillion, 100 trillion cubic meters worth of oxygen, which is cubic millimeters worth of oxygen, you'd actually ignite that entire atmosphere. But that's provided it's perfectly distributed. If you added it all into one place, you'd have that crazy number like 1 in 1,000. So yeah, you can get that crazy, or 1 in 10, or 1 in 1, and that's parts per. So it would be the entire atmosphere in that little space was all oxygen, and 1 in 1 is actually the worst. It's 1 in 2 that you want. 1 in 2 means 1 in every 2 is oxygen, and then the entire place can explode. So yeah, oxygen in atmospheres is quite a crazy thing to actually think about. Oh, let's see what I got here. Megoria 3 planet. If you've received this, it means you are near, maybe. Okay, right. So yeah, when it comes to these things in Planet Crafter, it's actually pretty well constrained the way they do it. So when you transform an atmosphere, one of the things you have to do is make sure that it's enough. So for example, if you had to go to Mars, which is something which a lot of people don't know, it has a very carbon-rich atmosphere. It doesn't have enough water in the atmosphere to make it similar to Earth. So it will also become a problem for us to breathe. And if you had to do that on Mars and pull up the pressure to the right level to make it contain a breathable layer, that means we only need such thick suits, and our suits could be a lot easier to handle. We just have to handle running around with the oxygen backpack. That would make things a lot easier for us in that situation. However, the other element of Mars is that it has a higher carbon concentration than Earth, quite higher. We believe that it has a lot of innate gases trapped within its soil. So, for example, an innate gas, which we know is nitrogen, it has to be transformed by lightning, and that to us is something which happens and it stores quite a bit in our ground. However, it gets liberated through the movement of life. Mars doesn't have life, so whenever it experiences a storm, all that nitrogen is trapped directly in the soil as nitrites or nitrates, and that means that all of that is just crystals or particles in the air. They aren't innate. So once you mess around with the atmosphere enough, you can actually make it enough. So yeah, it is kind of crazy, and this is a game, so obviously they're not gonna go so far. Sorry, so far in depth with something this simple. Okay, so yesterday I was on the path to try and get more resources. What is required for one of these? I know I have the resources in terms of osmium. Oh, no, just one. Oh, that's the catch. The osmium is on the other end of the map. But not to worry. There's a closer osmium cave. Oh, I don't have a jet. Here's the funny part. This area is about to turn into a lake. So as soon as the water starts, you'll start seeing little puddles all over the place. That's when you know this is going to disappear. Normally I'd set up a base around... Yeah, exactly. So here's something else just for the FYI situation. Planet Humber. Although it's quite a different adventure, I find it to be a little bit more tough than this planet. The reason behind it is, unlike this planet, some resources have to be extracted. And when I say extracted, I mean you're going to be building machines to extract other resources, and those resources give you the resources you need. So yeah, it's a multifaceted. I'm in the wrong spot. You see past here at 15 U nano micro micro nano femto nano micro nano femto pico. I'm forgetting my subdivisions. I know up to 5 subdivisions, and I'm definitely making a mistake. I believe femto is level 5. I believe pico is level 4, and I'm forgetting what level 3 is. But I'm not 100% sure. They're ridiculously small concentration levels. So, for example, when we say 1 part in a billion, every thousandth is another drop. So 1 part in 1,000 is a micron. 1 part in a million is a nano. Femto is 3, sorry. So there would be 1 part in a billion. 1 part in a trillion is a pico. So yeah, the oxygen counter could actually use it much easier. Being ironic. This here, which is being used on heat, I understand how they're doing it. This is particle energy. It's not really the heat of the planet, it's the energy concentration. Yeah, this is really slow. What did I not put up yet? I've got T3 heaters right through. This is up. I've got T3 in my drills. That's right through. Vegetation is in. I haven't even put up grass spreaders. Aluminium and magnesium. 0.19. No plants being added. Right. So this here is now plant growth. Water in the pond already. I could actually build what you call this thing? Sorry, trying to put this into what? I could actually build a deconstructor. So anything which I have excess of and I want materials, I can just break them down. And there's enough aluminium already. Wait, let me just grab what's needed to build another one of these. Alright, yeah, let me go make sure that I can get aluminium anytime I want. I know I shouldn't have done that, it's gonna take me forever to get more, but who really cares? Obviously I do care because it ruins my experience. And just for by the way, when I said I was stopping yesterday, it's actually one day's difference. Everything else was from the same day, and even though you'll find that there's A and B and no, I think I might just change that naming scheme. You'll only find out after it's been published. You'll see that I publish them all the way right through from start to end. Okay, so here's something else just to note. One of the crazy things that I'm going to do. When I reach a certain stage, I will put up 5 of each resource. So, no, not 5. I did? How much of the stuff you have previously? For my Osmium, I had 3 efficiency generators. That means that I passed that limit. So 3, 6, 9, 9 of each resource being gathered. That's because I built a massive production facility on that side, somewhere in the mountains, and once the production facility is up, I just rush through it. So in the end, this floor is actually going to change into a storage for plants. Right now I'm only growing 2 types of plants, ironically enough. Okay, let me think about what I'm doing next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to build a jetpack. I definitely need my jetpack. This is crazy. Because of the level, I know that the ice is starting to melt, and I know that I'm really far from my target. There are other places to go and hunt for resources. It's just that right now I'm not in the right spot to be hunting for resources. M is Mali. So yeah, that's 1000 of compression. Okay, yeah, so here's something just for an FYI for facts. PA means the Pascal system. So what we would normally register in PSI. PSI is pound per square inch. These are measurements which are much higher, not higher, sorry, lower. So we get pound and PA. So it's not square inch, and the U will be nano. So nano area. So yeah, A is the representation of area. They was probably doing it in metric, so it's 999.4 nano pounds per square volume. So yeah, so ridiculously low. Earth's atmosphere is 35 psi. 35 psi by average at sea level. Yeah, it goes, changing. Millipascals per area. Oh, yeah, and a square inch is much smaller than a cubic inch. Not a cubic meter, which means that a pound per square inch is much heavier. So what would be the correct measurement? Let me just see. To make it proper metric, this would be kilogram, meters, and meters cubed. So kilogram meter cubed. Oh, that's force. So yeah, it will be the force of the area. Oh wait, if that is open, that means yes, I finally opened this. Biolab is coming soon. That is very far away at this rate. not even worth running around if I don't have the highest level back. Let's go see what it takes. Yeah, I can't go like this yet. Aluminium, magnesium, silicon, titanium. You just need a titanium. In case anybody doesn't figure this out, I have a massive trove of resources on the other end of the planet. If I can run across the planet to go get it, I'll be in quite a nice situation. And if my backpack is improved, that means I have one such boost, and if I can add all of these things to it, I'll be that much closer. Aluminium, magnesium, silicon. This makes navigation so much easier. I know what I'm doing is a little bit risky, but anyhow, I'm running up towards the other route and then I'm going to run around the entire planet. So yeah, this is a crazy long run. I wish I had a jetpack. Really do wish I built a jetpack already. The problem with building a jetpack is it's really expensive, and even though I have iridium being gathered, I still require uranium, and I do know where's the uranium cave. There are changes over here. That means that there's hidden caves. Oh man, this is worse. That's also gonna be a lake soon. I'm taking all of this. I actually found water. You know what? I think I need to dump things and this will stay with me. Okay, let's move. No, I should be heading south. Oh, there's it. My route out. At least there's no storm at the moment. Northeast. Whew. Sorry about that. I almost coughed in the mic. So yeah. If I do, sorry about it. I do have a little bit of a rough throat at the moment. So yeah, I am coughing quite a bit. And if I cough in your ears, please forgive me. It's not done maliciously. Okay, so here we go. deconstruction at that level. Yes, that is it. I need that as well. I love how dense this grass is. Now I'm going to be really speeding around. Just give me 1 second. I'll be back now. Just need to get some water. And don't worry, it's not like I'm going to be gone 5 minutes. It's right next to me. Okay, back again. So time to. Oh, sorry about that. flying is finally on the menu, meaning that I can now rocket around the map. The sulfur grounds. That gap takes you into an Osium cave and a Zeolite cave. I'm just checking whether it's open already or not. It's open. Okay. As you can see, this is the Osium cave. Ah, Zeolite is the seal. This is generally where I set up my gathering operation, and to be honest, it really is quite fast. And over here is obviously the same area where I set up my what do you call it? My iridium extraction. There's it. The lakes have started. Now this isn't drinkable yet. Drinkable water will only start once the water is safe. Right now, technically speaking, in a terraformation, the water would either be highly basic or highly acidic. So it would either eat you up from the inside out, or it would burn you alive. So yeah, quite a painful way to go, drinking water. It doesn't mean that it's impossible to turn that into drinking water. If you use the right type of filtration system, you'd get safe drinking water. Okay. I'm heading up this way. So yeah, what I'm busy doing is actually moving that extractions that I can put it in the Osium location. As you can tell, Osium is going to be pretty important, and if I'm set up ahead of time, I'm going to be able to get all the Osium I want, and then I'm going to obviously go for a sulfur region. Where again was the uranium cave? Oh, that's on the other side of that mountain. So yeah, I'll head there soon. Because obviously you can see the power supplies are getting a bit crazy. So uranium is going to start getting really desperate in a bit. Oh, so these can't extract the rare materials. That doesn't really hurt. Okay, so I've already checked up. I was gonna go check on the uranium cave. There is a simple reason why I haven't touched the uranium cave. It's a bit of a difficult location to get to, and I have no intention of going and mining it out as yet. It's how would I how would I phrase this? It's a very inconvenient place to go to. It's there inside those mountains. Man, it had to be in the middle of a storm. So here on the mountains, there used to be multiple places where you could go and grab things. This is the uranium cave. Yeah, this is a bit complicated now. Won't deny it. I actually need a lot of uranium. Now you might be wondering, why am I taking it so easy? Why am I going so slow at this stage? That's because I can improve the stage anytime I want to. If I can get enough uranium, enough iridium, already knew that this had been extended. The reason oh, I did not notice that there was an exit there. Wow. That is my mistake. Okay, I don't know how I got lost inside the cave previously. This I didn't know about. This is most probably going to have a ton of explosives in front of it, or rocks that have to be blown apart with explosives. So right now I know I can't open the warden's secret layers. That's because I need the third layer of ice to melt, and that's only after the plant growth that you can start entering the second and third. So there's no use in opening them now. The rewards are fantastic. There's the golden flowers, and those are 600%. Sorry. 600% boost to whatever you're going to be supplying, and you know what, that sounds fantastic, but it isn't as fantastic as it should be. I'm supposed to do the T2 deconstruction. I can't build it. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have methane. Very sad. Okay, let's get the mining up. Magnesium, silicon, aluminium. Silicon, aluminium, superalloy. Let me have a look at what I am going to be building soon. That will give me some idea. I'm not building the station. Oh man, this is where you get conundrums. It's possible for me to build a vehicle station, but to build the vehicle, I don't have enough resources. The vehicle will allow me to travel with a lot more resources, and it's really useful for me right now. Extraordinarily useful. It will also allow me to get to the other end of the map where I want to go, because it can also store oxygen. let's go for this. And yet again, it gets crazy expensive. 2 rockets, uranium. Actually, I can build this. I can't build all of these, but I can build some. Super alloy. Uranium. Huh. I'm gonna put this here right next to the door. I'm actually gonna build a rover instead of running around. Ooh. Alright, let's go for a nice. This is why you don't want to get near the edge of the map. Yes, it was a long trip. So that's the internal. This is not driving weather. Sheesh, this is bad weather. Looks like I'm getting out of here. Okay, so here we go. Ooh. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You may not have realized what I just realized, but if that bring back feature can work anywhere on the map, that means you can drive the vehicle wherever you want and just click bring back to bring back whatever you've put anywhere else. It's faster than with teleportation. I'm actually just gonna check up if there's a storage. If I can improve the storage on this. T2 equipment increase. Inventory increase. This is what I want. I've got T2, I need to get T1, so it's going to be a problem. T1 speed increase, okay. T2 vehicle lights, that's not such a bad idea. I can't do that just yet. Whew, this is crazy. Well, I'm going to call this episode here. I know it's a bit long, but I enjoyed myself for the most part. Catch you all in the next one, which I will continue after I take a short break for myself. So, see you then, and have a good day.